What's going on, everybody? D. Allen Ricks coming to you live with another video. And I want to talk about the NBA fans and why they can't wake up and see that the NBA is rigged. And I just want to give my 2 cents and my thoughts on it. You know, have you ever seen The Waterboy with Adam Sandler? He played the character Bobby Boucher. And all he did was he sat in the house all day long and he was just fed information that his mom gave to him. You notice that? You notice how it could be a person who reads a book all day long. He could just read and go find information that's out there. He could read all day. He could read because people say Wikipedia, you can go up there and just change the information, but I would like to see a person just go up there and randomly just change the information and see if they're not going to change it back once they find out that that information is invalid. Did you notice that it could be a person who reads a book and a person who doesn't even have, they haven't been educated on something and they trying to tell you, and you've read the book, and then you can go show them the information and they still wouldn't believe it because they've been sold a different story? It's kind of like, it reminds you of Waterboy, doesn't it? The teacher was trying to tell him about the medulla oblongata and teach him certain things. The guy he didn't even know about. He didn't understand football. He didn't know his greatness. He didn't know that he could, be a great football player. He didn't know anything. All he knew was what his mother taught him. That's all he did. And that's how we are in life. That's all we know is what the media put out. Not we, not as it me. Well, I could say we as in the people. That's all we know. What the media is putting out there. We don't want to go find the facts for ourselves. That's too much time. It's too much entertainment. Why would we do that? Why would we do that when I'm focused on rap music and turning up and got all the chains? The guy talking about the chains, the shoes. When I can just turn on a basketball game, I just want to sit back. I don't care about what goes on behind the scenes. I don't care if they're manipulating me. I want to be manipulated. I don't want to see competition. I just want to see the best player. I just want to see my favorite player win. To me, if Kobe Bryant, I grew up one of the biggest Kobe Bryant fans, one of the biggest Floyd Mayweather fans. But I want for them to earn it. That goes to show me that player is the best player ever because he earned it the hard way. He didn't take no shortcuts. He didn't have to cheat. He didn't have to quit on his team. He earned it the hard way. And what I can say is this: people are in a trance. They sell these storylines. Make you believe that, they could just grab a stat. They could make you believe that, before the Cavs swept anybody, they thought that this team would struggle. Even the fans, like the huge Cleveland Cavaliers fan, they thought that this team was going to struggle. They believed that because it seemed realistic. And then the media just sold them the fact that they just put a team right there, a sucky team, and then they could sweep them. So like I said, I believe that, it's so much entertainment going on out here. And this is why the fans are distracted. It's too much programming going on. They're being programmed to think a certain way. The NBA could change. They can come out right now and they can say, they can go grab a guy like Jeremy Lin. Or they can go grab a certain player. Let's see who just to add. Let's say JaVale McGee. They can go grab JaVale McGee and force you to believe that JaVale McGee is one of the greatest players of all time. They can do it. They can sell that. And, I had an argument with a guy and he was telling me how JaVale McGee was a bum and JaVale McGee sucked. You know, he would rather have. This is before Andrew Bogut got injured. I was like, you rather have Andrew Bogut over JaVale McGee? Yeah, JaVale McGee a bum and all this. That's because Shaq was saying it. He didn't have his own mind. You know, when I talk to people, it's like talking to Nick Wright. I promise you. It's like talking to Nick Wright. Nick Wright is going around. Tell me something that, you know, Michael Jordan is better at than LeBron James without mentioning 6 rings. And then you bring up the fact that Michael Jordan is a 10-time scoring champion, a 9-time all-defensive first team. And people will go around, you got people reposting it. I showed you what people were reposted without going to look for the facts for themselves. They're being misled. They're believing in it. You know, they're buying into it. It doesn't have to have truth to it. It's just like the history that we've been taught all our lives. You know, I didn't know that money was made out of cotton until I went and looked at it. You know, and the way I learned that is by studying Floyd Mayweather. See, people don't like Floyd Mayweather. You know why they don't like Floyd Mayweather? Because he went against the system. He didn't follow the system. He went against it. This is why he owned his own brand. The money team, Mayweather Sports. He owned that brand. He went against the system. Same thing with Kobe. Kobe kind of went against the system too. It's just that Kobe tied to Nike. You know, he could have sold his own shoes. You know, Floyd Mayweather had the power. He said, you know what? I'll take a check from Hugh Blow for one fight in the Pacquiao fight. I'll take a check from Burger King for one fight. You know, but I don't need you guys. I can speak my mind. I can say what I want to say. And that's why they can't control Floyd Mayweather. He says what he wants. Does what he wants. He went against the system. And they don't like it. He had control of his fights. How he wanted to fight. They didn't like it. He was the promoter. He put on the fights. He was in control. And they didn't like it. They want for you to just take the breadcrumbs. We're going to make billions of dollars. You can't say nothing bad about the refs. You can't look at the refs the wrong way. You can't speak your mind. You just take the script, follow the script, get your money, and go home. It's just an entertainment business. Fans can't see it. Why they can't see that it's rigged? Because they're too focused on it. Just think about it. They got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. They're listening to music about something that doesn't even have. You got somebody talking about Molly Percocets. Take your mask off. And this is the style of music that they're listening to. And then when they do go watch TV for information, they're being hit with information. Just think about the history. You can go back and look at the history. A lot of the history has been just tarnished. It's ridiculous. It's bad history. You know, they could go, you know, Floyd Mayweather has landed on a higher percentage than any fighter in boxing history, right? They could go back and they could say, you know what? Muhammad Ali landed on a higher percentage than Floyd Mayweather. And they would believe ESPN. Oh, what ESPN have a reason to lie for? Here go the facts right here. But you're not going to believe it. Entertainment, sports, programming network. Programming. They're programming you to think a certain way. You know? And, you know, they're making you believe that this Warrior team can compete. That this Cavalier team can compete with this Warrior team. It's not even close. It shouldn't be close. You got LeBron James. They're trying to make him seem like this super great superhero. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make him a superhero. They're trying to make this a superhero movie. And they're using it's like Superman, cartoon, LeBron James saves the day. saves, beats the villains. You know, and this is what they're doing. They'll sell the story. If it's just like they sold it with the finals. You notice how LeBron James started the fights. He the one who grabbed. Go look. He grabbed Steph Curry jersey and tried to snatch Steph Curry. He the one who threw LeBron James. He the one who threw Draymond Green on the ground. Could have broke his back, broke his neck. The NBA didn't say nothing about that, and the reason they didn't say anything, it was all planned. He threw him on the ground. He did what he wanted to do. Started it. NBA didn't blow a whistle, didn't say anything. They reviewed it. Knew people would tune into the next one. LeBron James didn't get anything. Didn't get a suspension. Why both of the players weren't suspended? He started it. LeBron James threw him on the ground. And nobody cared about it. Why? You know, the thing is this. Even with fans who are going for the Golden State Warriors, right? Fans that are going for the Golden State Warriors are emotional too because they want LeBron James to lose so bad. And then they just forget about it after it's over. You know? So they could control. I'm neutral. I really don't give a shit. Like, I don't care who wins. But the thing is, this is what they do. They brainwash the fans. They can sell, just like they sell shoes to you. Make you think that, oh man, this is the greatest shoe. The shoe does nothing for you. You know? So, like I said, the fans are in a trance right now. You know, they can't wake up. You know, even football, the NFL, it's the same thing. They have TV deals as well. You know, it's all storylines, etc. You know, it's fake. You know, it's like finding out Santa Claus wasn't real. You know, and you like we are in a. It's just like like I said, it's like Waterboy. You know, you go into other countries, women don't even care about diamond rings and being married. Like as far as like having, you know, as far as like having a ring while being married, they don't care about that stuff. Only in America, really, like we really focus on that stuff. They brainwash us. The information that we're receiving is tainted. It's wrong. We don't need half the stuff that we learn in school. We don't need that stuff. You know, it's not important. We don't care about that. You know, all we care about is what we see. You know, to the public perception, you would think that Michael Jordan owned his brand. He doesn't. He just get royalties. You know, everything that he worked hard for is his name. The Jordan brand is his name. He earned that. But he signed really a lifetime deal to Nike. LeBron James signed a lifetime deal to Nike. He's under chains. You know. So like I said, man, you know, I think that LeBron James and I think that the Warriors, I think they all have talented players. You know. And Steph Curry, they sell him on being this religious guy. It's all storylines, it's scripted, man. It's not real. But anyway, y'all get in the comment box, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think.